These two teams met just 2 weeks ago today as the Grayson County Lady Cougars had an overtime victory in that one, 73-70. Tonight, it's a rematch in a gym that really isn't that big at all. Good evening here, and welcome to Russellville Middle School for the Russellville Food Bank Classic, as tonight's the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Warren Central Lady Dragons, as we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's coverage right here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions, as we are just about 20 and a half minutes away from tip-off here, as we appreciate you tuning in here to tonight's game between Grayson County and Warren Central. Again, these two teams met back 2 weeks ago today. Grayson County won that one by a final score of 73-70. Today in the Locker Room Show, we will give you the starting lineups, let you know a little bit more about each team, and talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. That all comes up here and more on the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Russellville Middle School as the Grayson County Lady Cougars getting ready to take on the Warren Central Lady Dragons. Sam Gormley here with you tonight. We appreciate you tuning in here. So you might be listening here on K105 or watching via K105 Digital Productions. The best way to find that is if you go to K105.com right now, there's a link to watch right in the middle. You can also go to the K105 Facebook page or go to the K105 Sports Twitter. There'll be links to watch there as well. Warren Central enters this game with a record of 2-4. They are 0-0 in this 14th district play, so they're in a district with South Warren, Bowling Green, Greenwood, and Warren Central. Their players, when these two teams met back 2 weeks ago tonight, Christiana Johnson had 18 points and 4 rebounds. Lanya Lewis had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And Taylor Leach, she had 12 points and 10 rebounds. The Lady Cougars got off to an early lead and a big lead, but Warren Central fought and stormed back and ended up tying the game up, and I think they even took the lead down the stretch, if my memory does serve me correct. But the Lady Cougars ended up winning that one, and in all reality, that's all that actually matters. As a season, they average 51 points a game, shoot 34.7% from the field, 22.6% from beyond the arc, 56% from the charity stripe, allowing 54.5 points a game, and they pull down just under 33 rebounds. They're coached by Joe Hood. He's in his 7th season, 63 and 114 overall. His assistants are Avery Driver, Shay Housel, who's a former UK Hoops basketball player, Samuel Lowe, and Emerald Mason. In 2 career games against the Lady Cougars, Warren Central's Christiana Johnson is averaging 16.5 points per game. When we come back, we'll talk about the Grayson County Lady Cougars. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, A105.
Welcome back here to Warren Central we're not at Warren Central. We're playing Warren Central. We're at Russellville Middle School as the Lady Cougars get ready to take on the Lady Dragons here in the Game 1 of the Russellville Food Bank Classic. These two teams will play the winner of this game will play against the winner of Logan County and Trigg County. That game's going to be held tomorrow night. The winner of this game will play Saturday at 1:30, while the loser will play Saturday at 4:30. So that's kind of how all of this works. Grayson County, though, last time out, beat Edmonson County 66-56 in the end. But in their last game against Warren Central, the story was Kenzie Renfro. At the time, it was a career-high 32 points and 5 rebounds. But Rachel Snyder had 21 points and 8 rebounds. Kenzie had 33 points against against Edmonson County last Friday night. That helped give them the win against Edmonson County, on Friday night. As I'm looking, they're meeting both teams here at midcourt. As Bailey Snyder, she had 9 points in the game against Warren Central. Of course, the Cougars are coached by Ted Hill. He's in his first season, 3-2 overall. Laura Vincent, an update on her will be coming in just a minute from Ted Hill. She will not play tonight, but hopefully she could be seen here in the next couple of weeks. And that'll be a big-time get here for this Lady Cougar basketball program. We'll talk to Ted Hill coming up after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. Coach, it seems like I have to start every single interview that we do this season with this same question, but do you have an update on Laura Vincent?
We do. She was cleared yesterday from the U of L doctors to go ahead and start and participate. We're just waiting on her custom knee brace to get in, and they said that would take 1 to 2 weeks, and it's been a week, so we're anxiously waiting on that knee brace.
Now, with her, are you expecting, like, if it comes in tomorrow, how much playing time would you give her with these holiday tournaments, with them being kind of a lot of action in a little time?
Probably not a lot. I would prefer for her, if that was to come in tomorrow, I would prefer her to wait a couple weeks and maybe 1st of January, because we'll have to get her conditioned and all that stuff. And she's been working out this week, so I'm riding a bike and working with the trainer. So I would expect a couple of weeks, but knowing Laura, she'll want to hop out there tomorrow.
On Friday night, you had a big 10-point win over your big rival there in Edmonson County. Going back and watching some film, what did you see from your team? A lot of heart, and we played extremely hard the entire game for 32 minutes, and we knew that they would put up a fight. And our game plan that night worked. We wanted to run them and get them in a fast-paced game, and they did. They came out and pressed us a little bit at the beginning, jumped on us, and then their legs left them in the second quarter. That's what we planned on. You have a possibility of playing 3 games in 4 days, a guarantee of 3 games in 4 days, but if you win your next 2, then you have the possibility of playing 4 technically in 3 days of time. What challenges does that bring you as a coach? Quite a bit, especially when you're a pressing team. You know, it's hard to ask them to come out and press for 32 today and turn around Saturday, which would be 2 games if you was to win these first 2, and then come back Sunday. So, you know, you have to adjust a little bit as you go as far as the pressing goes, but because your legs will leave you when you're running that much. But I think we're well conditioned and ready. You played this Warren Central team 2 weeks ago today, and it was one of those games where I think at halftime you were up by 10 points, somewhere in that range, and they kind of came back in that third quarter, ended up forcing overtime. Have you watched much film from that game to prepare for this one? I have. I've watched it a couple of times. I watched it again this morning, and we actually had a 13-point lead there, I think, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and we just kind of let it slip away, took some bad shots, made some turnovers, and they kept on fighting. And, you know, and that's key, and they're really good. In my opinion, they're as good as a team we've played all year, athletic, and they will run with us. They're not scared to run with us, so it'll be on tonight. You have this opportunity here to play a team a second time, and obviously you always want to win the game, but what advantages does it have for you being the team that won last time going up the team that you beat, especially in the way that you did, if that makes sense? Well, you know, I don't know if there's an advantage to it or not, and it's not like we're playing 2 months apart. It's 2 weeks, and that makes it a little tough because they're still mad. They haven't forgot about it. We beat them at their place and all that, and so they'll come in here ready. We expect a big fight tonight. It'll be physical. They're fast, extremely fast, and so we're going to have to cut penetration out of their guards, 4 and 23 especially, because they'll get to the hole. You mentioned 23 Johnson in the 2 games, so counting last season and this year, she's averaging 16.5 points a game against you guys. I think she had 18 in the game earlier this month. What do you need to do? Just keep her out of the lane, or is there some more things that you really want to see from your defense?
Yeah, contain her and don't let her get in the lane, because she gets in the lane, she's going to score. She's strong. She can really jump. Between those two, they've only shot 9 threes combined. Attempts. So they're not shooting a bunch of threes. They're getting in the lane and driving and scoring off their press.
Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll have more here on the Locker Room Show coming up after this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K10.
Welcome back here to Russellville Middle School in the Russellville Food Bank Classic. Let's run through tonight's starting lineups for Warren Central. Lonnie Lewis, Kennedy Robinson, Kylie Ray, Christiana Johnson, and Taylor Leach. And the starting lineups for the Lady Cougars. You know what? We're going to do that old-fashioned radio tease and give it to you coming up after this. This has been the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
They're going to do the national anthem, so we'll take a break and give you the starting lineups and the play-by-play after this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
It's time for basketball in Russellville. The Grayson County Lady Cougars taking on here the Warren Central Lady Dragons. And now the starting lineups here. First here we'll go back over Warren Central's starting lineups here one more time. At guard, junior Laani Lewis. At guard, freshman Kennedy Robinson. At guard, junior Kylie Ray. A senior guard, Christiana Johnson. And a senior forward, Taylor Leach. Now the starting lineup here for your Grayson County Lady Cougars. A junior center, number 13, Ella Robinson. A junior forward, number 15, Rachel Snyder. A freshman guard making her first career varsity start, it's Annie Kuiper. Senior guard, averaging 23 points a game, number 22, Kenzie Renfro. And a senior forward, number 34, Bailey Snyder. That's your starting lineup there for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. As we appreciate you taking the time to tune into tonight's coverage, this is WKHG Litchfield, the Twin Lakes Best Mix, and got to give it to our man here. For me being a radio guy, this is giving starting to make my hands start to shake a little bit because I don't know if it's picking up over the microphone, but he is so what we would call overmodulated. It's not even funny. You can't even understand what he's saying because he's talking so closely into the microphone. And if you're not here, it sounds something like this, that he's talking right into it. So it's really quite annoying. But it looks like he's finished off both lineups. So here we come to action. As we appreciate you tuning in here tonight. Again, this is WKHG Litchfield, the Twin Lakes Best Mix. You might be watching with us on K105 Digital Productions as well. We have a live stream on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of the different ways that you could possibly watch. If we had an option to do Instagram, we do that as well. So it'll be Ella Robinson to tip this one up against Taylor Leach. And appears that we are getting underway. The ball is up. Warren Central controls the tip. Christiana Johnson with the ball, and we are underway. Johnson outside, three-pointer, right wing is no good. Rebound, though, pulled down by Leach, knocked out of her hands by Robinson. Bailey Snyder comes down with it. Snyder off here to Renfro. Renfro working it here off the right wing. Jump pass out front here to Annie Kuiper, who's going to set things. Lady Cougars here in their white jerseys with orange numerals. If you're watching with us, the Lady Cougars are working from right to left. From our vantage point, they're working from left to right. Lady Cougars, though, again in their white uniforms. Three-pointer from the right side is no good by Snyder. Rebound, Kuiper. She goes up with a shot off the right side. The basket's good, and she's fouled. As the foul there is whistled. As Kuiper's shot is good, so Annie Kuiper makes the free throw. Lady Cougars lead this one early, 3-0. That foul was called on Leach. That's her first and the team's first. Warren Central. Lewis shot 18 feet from the left elbow. No good. Rebound tapped out into the hands and off the right side. Kylie Ray finishes 3-2. Lady Cougars lead this one over Warren Central. Again, if you're not watching with us and tuned into our radio broadcast, you can't tell that we are in the middle school gym here at Russellville, and it is really small, as there's on the opposite side 6 rows of seats, and on the side we're on no rows of seats. So it's very small, not a lot of seating. Into the far corner, Bailey Snyder off to the left elbow. Shot by Rachel Snyder off the back of the iron, no good. Renfro with the rebound. She loses it and runs it down here straight away. Picked up by Lewis. Renfro had 32 points the last 2 times these two teams met. Just 2 weeks ago, Renfro, three-pointer left wing, no good. Rebound is taken by Bailey. Bailey gets it out now, but it's stolen away here by Lewis. Lewis up the far side of the court. Shot, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Robinson. Robinson, outlet pass up here to Renfro. Lady Cougars running here early on. Pass down to the left blocks. Kuiper's shot is up and in. Annie Kuiper, she has 5 points to lead the way here for the Lady Cougars. 6:06 to play here in the first quarter. Pass is thrown out of bounds by Warren Central. Possession here goes towards the Lady Cougars. Kuiper has it here on the left front court. Dribbles it off of her foot, picks it up. Cross-court pass to Renfro. Renfro into the corner. Three-pointer. Bailey is no good. Long. Rebound by Leach. Leach averages. She pulls down on an average of 10.3 rebounds per game. She had 10 against the Lady Cougars in that game 2 weeks ago. Driving in. Ray gets away with a walk. Drives it down. And the ref official is blocking my vantage point as they give it off now here into the corner. As it's Robinson, shot, Leach, left elbow, no good. Rebound by Renfro. Renfro working it up here the near side of the court. Jump pass down to the left block to Robinson. Takes one dribble and she's fouled there on the shot. That might be 2 on Taylor Leach, which would be a big foul there called. And it is on Leach. That's her second and the team's second here. Alyssa Connor will check into the game, as will Asia Anthony. Robinson to the free throw line. She's a 64% shooter on the season from there this point. The first one is good. Ella Robinson. 6-2, Lady Cougars lead this one. 5:19 to play in the first quarter. Second one by Robinson is good. She makes them both. 7-2 Lady Cougars. 5:15 to play. Again, the full court zone press coming up. Lewis trapped in the backcourt off to Ray. Ray cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson up the far side of the court. She's going to take it down the right lane. She drives, and on that drive, she's fouled by Robinson, and that's a good call by the official. So that's Robinson's first and the team's first. Jenna Nash will check into the game here. Bailey Snyder will take a seat. So to pass this in is Connor. She's to the left of her own basket. Slaps the ball. Gives it off into the corner. Ray drives in now down the near baseline. Her shot is up and good. Kylie Ray finishes. She has all 4 of Warren Central's points. 7-4, Lady Cougars lead 3 minutes into the opening quarter. Renfro off to the left wing to Nash. Nash into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper down to the left block to Robinson. Robinson back to Kuiper. Kuiper off to Nash. Nash into the corner to Renfro. 3 is no good. Back of the iron. Rebound pulled down high by Ray. Ray, outlet pass up to Lewis. Lewis down the right side. Her shot is up and good. Lonnie Lewis finishes off the right block. Warren Central takes a quick little 4-0 run to bring the game to within only one. 7-6 here early on in tonight's contest here in the Russellville Food Bank Classic. Nash off the right side. Into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper down to the right block to Rachel. She's double teamed, loses her dribble, and out straight away, run down by Nash. Nash pass down here to the right block to Rachel. Rachel out front. Kuiper, three-pointer is no good off the back of the iron, just kind of died. Jenna Nash comes down with a rebound, and she's wrapped up from behind by Asia Anthony, so that'll be a foul called on Anthony. It's her first and the team's third. I'll tell you what, with the acoustics in here are really echoey. Free throw line jumper by Rachel is no good. A kind of a lame duck. Robinson with a rebound. Her shot's up, no good, off to the left side. Long rebound taken by Ray. Ray, an outlet pass up to Lewis. Lewis down the right side. Her floater is up, no good, and that's an easy offensive foul call. An easy offensive foul call for sure. Possession here goes towards the Lady Cougars. So Lonnie Lewis picks up that foul call. Renfro over to the left wing to Nash. Nash dribbling it. Down to the right block to Snyder. Snyder off to Robinson. Robinson outside to Nash. Nash over into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper back to Nash. And 3 seconds in the lane there called on Rachel Snyder. She didn't vacate that line. That's a good call there by the official. And Reagan Cave going to check into the game. Checking out is Kuiper. 7-6, Lady Cougars leads, 3:38 to play here in the first quarter. Again, the full court press coming out here for the Lady Cougars. They put it on. It's a pass here to midcourt to Johnson. Johnson angling it back towards the far side. Free throw line jumper is off the back of the iron. Renfro loses the rebound, but then does end up coming down with it. Renfro outlet pass down to the left side. Snyder shot up and in. Rachel Snyder with a basket. She gets on the board here. And now here comes Warren Central. Lewis loses her drive. Robinson comes down with it, gets it immediately off to Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court here. Off to the right wing, now dribbling it into the corner. She scans, cross-court pass out front here to Nash. Nash running things in between the circles, off to Renfro. Renfro thinks about the three, gets it down into Rachel, who's double-teamed, and she walks with it. Sub coming in here for Warren Central. Kennedy Robinson checks in. Lonnie Lewis checks out. Cross-court pass to Connor. Jenna Nash almost came down with it. Connor's trapped in the backcourt. She needs to find help. Stolen away by Cave. Cave picks up her dribble off to Renfro off the right side. The shot's up, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Warren Central's Robinson. Robinson down the right side. Pass off to Anthony. Stolen away by Rachel. Tapped out into the hands of Connor. And into the far corner now. Ray out front here. Johnson is going to slow things down here. Head coach Joe Hood delivers the play call. Johnson straight away over to the right side to Robinson. Robinson over to Ray. Ray back to Robinson. Robinson back out front here to Johnson. 9-6. Lady Cougars lead. 2:06 to play here in the first quarter. Johnson picked up by Renfro. Here to Ray. Three-pointer. Left wing is no good long. And the rebound. A foul is going to be called on Alyssa Connor. Arissa Riggs checks in. She had a career-high 15 points. Checking out is Robinson. So here comes Renfro. Slowly working things up the court with 1:50 to play here in this first quarter. Out front Nash. Nash into the corner to Renfro. Three-pointer, right wing, good. Kenzie Renfro. She gets on the board here. Trying to keep up where she left off against Warren Central the last these two times played. Down to the side. Johnson loses her dribble. Fight for it on the floor. Jump ball. Possession goes here towards the Lady Cougars. 12-6, Grayson County leads over Warren Central. 1:28 to play here in the first quarter. Renfro to the left wing to Nash. Nash out front to Riggs. Riggs it back into that corner for Renfro. Cross-court pass to Nash. Nash drives in to Snyder. Snyder turnaround, pass out to Renfro, who's going to run things down. 1:05 to play here in this first quarter. Again, Lady Cougars lead by 6. Into the corner, Cave. Cross-court pass stolen away by Connor, but Renfro comes down back with it. She goes up with a left hand. Her shot is up, no good. And a foul is going to be called on the floor on the Lady Cougars. And that's whistled. I believe they're going to call that on Rachel Snyder. So I thought they might whistle Reagan Cave for that foul. Brianna Dennis checks in. Rachel Snyder checks out. And again, this is where Ted Hill's got to get creative with how the Lady Cougars play. He might almost play more players here early on in these couple of games because they have the possibility of playing 4 games here over the next couple of days. Foul on the floor on Dennis. As Dennis reached in as the player went by her and really saved a basket there. It's her first and the team's third. Robinson to pass this in. She scans through, off to Johnson. Johnson off the left block. Her fadeaway floater is no good. Anthony with the rebound. She dribbles it down outside to Robinson. Robinson outside Johnson. Johnson pump fake. Down inside the right lane. Jump pass outside to Ray. And slowly working. Ray left wing. Out front to Johnson, who's going to run things. They might hold for the last shot here with 25 seconds in the quarter. Johnson, free throw line. Passes into Ray. Ray down to Anthony. Anthony with the right hand. Puts it in. Asia Anthony, only her 4th point of this season. Lady Cougars will have a chance here at the last shot. 12-8. Brianna Dennis, 18-foot jump shot from the right corner is no good. Long rebound by Renfro. Renfro goes up off the left side. The basket's good. And that should bring us to the end of the first quarter with our score here. Grayson County 14 and Warren Central 8. As this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Grayson County leads this one 14-8 here at the start of the second quarter. As it is just it's a very cool environment here because it's very different because it's the middle school right now, so it's different. I think that's really the only way to describe it. Just it's different. As again, the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Trigg County and Logan County that will be played tomorrow evening. So Warren Central starts this quarter with the ball. As they have things straight away, does the guard, Christiana Johnson. Johnson off to the right wing, into the corner, now back to Johnson. Johnson trying to find something to work here on offense. She's guarded by Riggs. Into the corner, Ray. Ray at the free throw line, floater with the right hand, no good. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony goes up with a shot. She's fouled by Robinson. Robinson's second and the team's 4th. So to the free throw line will be Asia Anthony, where she is shooting 16.7% from the free throw line. The first one is no good. A lane duck off the back of the iron. Second one coming from Anthony is no good off the back of the iron again. Cave with a rebound. Rachel Snyder spins all the way around, has it stolen away in the backcourt. Jump ball, though. Possession will stay with the Lady Cougars. Ted Hill delivers the play call here to the Lady Cougar offense. Passes into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper dribbles it with the left hand out front here. Riggs. On the floor for the Lady Cougars, you have the Snyders, Cave, Riggs, and Kuiper. Bailey into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper double teamed off to Bailey. Three-pointer right wing is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Warren Central, and a foul is called on the rebound. I'm not sure who it's called on. It's called on Cave. For Cave, that's her first and the team's fifth. So I'll pass this into Lewis. Again, this double team, full court press. Johnson up the near side of the court off the left wing. Drives inside, outside. 18-foot jump shot is no good. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's double teamed in the post. Passes off to Johnson off the right side. The basket, it's good. That's nice ball movement there from Warren Central. Timeout here will be taken by Ted Hill. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Lady Cougars lead 14-10 here out of the timeout. 6:36 to play in this second quarter. As I look back over onto the opposite side, Superintendent Doug Robinson has joined in, cheering on his daughter Ella. Lady Cougars have the ball, though. Out of the timeout, Bailey passes into Renfro, who's back into the game here. She checked in for Riggs. Ted Hill obviously didn't like what he saw there to start that quarter. Saw Warren Central get a quick bucket. Kuiper off the left wing, guarded by Lewis. Screened by Snyder. Off now into the corner to Renfro. Renfro immediately picked up, trying to get space around Robinson. And does get it, now working things in between the circles. Off to Cave. Cave to the free throw line to Rachel. Rachel spins all the way around, now back towards the left. Goes up with a shot, and it's good. Nice basket there by Rachel Snyder. Up the near side here. Johnson goes up, and she runs right over Bailey Snyder, who hits her head, and I hope Bailey's okay. Because that's a heck of a, I mean, she barreled right over him. Right over Bailey there. And that's a textbook charge. And Bailey hit her head on the floor, but she nodded at Ted Hill and said she's okay. So I hope she is, because not that there's ever a good injury, but a head injury you never want to see. A legal screen whistled on Rachel Snyder. Our illustrious sports writer Don Brown side, he didn't seem to agree with the call. As we were joking with our director Chase Blaine before the game, we're courtside, and it gets kind of quiet in here at times as Renfro steals a pass from behind. Renfro angling it back here towards the middle. Passes down to the left block to Kuiper. Kuiper now into the corner to Cave. The pass goes out of bounds. We were joking, though, that it gets really quiet, and we're right by the sideline right now, so that our issue is that we can't say anything about an official because they might hear us and give us a technical foul. So that's why I'm just going to spin it off on Don so that he gets the technical foul and I don't. Connor off the left wing. Straight away to Johnson. Johnson off to the far side. She keeps it now. Spins all the way around now. Drives it into the corner, and her shot is up and rolls in and out. Rebound tapped out. Long rebound by Connor. Out to Ray. Ray off now here to Lewis. Lewis step back outside Ray. Ray looking for help. Finds it with Connor, who has it here in the left front court. gets the play call from Joe Hood. 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Lady Cougars lead 16-10. Nice play by Annie Kuiper. She sticks her hand in there and knocks it out of the passing lane there as Connor tried to find Johnson. So Connor to pass this in. She scans. Off to Lewis. Lewis double teamed. Pass stolen away by Renfro. Renfro down the right lane. Her shot is up. She's fouled hard. So she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. As Lonnie Lewis picks up the foul there. That's her second and the team's 5th. First one by Renfro is no good off the back of the iron. So again, we don't. The scoreboard we have here doesn't keep track of fouls, and I'm not good about that on my book. So the first one there, the second one rather, by Renfro is no good, and she chases down the long rebound in the corner, tries to save it inbounds and bounce it off of Lonnie Lewis, but isn't able to. So Renfro misses both free throws. Cave checks out, Nash checks in. As Connor off here to Johnson. Johnson angling it back towards the middle. Picks up her dribble, gets away with a walk into Ray. Floater inside the free throw line is good. Kylie Ray, she has 6 points to lead the way for Warren Central. And the lead is back to only 4 here for the Lady Cougars at 16-12. 4:33 to play here in the first half. Renfro picks up her dribble. Off to Bailey. Bailey down the right side. Has it stolen away, and she fouls, and that's an intentional foul going to be whistled on Bailey Snyder as she just tackled the Warren Central player. So Bailey Snyder called for an intentional foul as she... So it will be an intentional foul, so that means that Warren Central will get 2 free throws and the ball. Kylie Ray will shoot both of them. She's a 44% shooter this season. The first one is good. Riggs checks in. Bailey checks out. The second coming from the junior is good. She makes them both. Central has the ball now. She's already met her quota of points per game. As she averages 8.2, she's got 8 tonight. Lead is down to 2. 16-14. Lady Cougars lead over Warren Central. Jump pass to the middle to Connor. Connor off to the near side to Johnson. Johnson passes off to the right block. Warren Central ties the game as Taylor Leach puts her name into the scorebook halfway through this second quarter. And the Lady Cougars at one point looked like they had this one in control early on. Renfro picks up her dribble, passes off now, driving it down the left baseline. The floater off the left side is good by Rachel Snyder. Stolen away by Kuiper at the free throw line. Renfro down to the left block to Riggs, who puts it up and in. Arissa Riggs with a nice basket. Now here comes the pressure again for the Lady Cougars. Connor nearly has it taken away. This time she does. On the floor, coming down with a jump ball. Possession stays here with Warren Central. The defensive intensity has picked up. The defensive intensity has picked up massively. So Christiana Johnson here with the ball. Straight away. High dribble outside to Ray. Offensive foul called on Warren Central. Taylor Leach, and that's 3 on Taylor Leach, the senior forward. And that is the team's 8th. At least if my count's right. And a foul called here Out of bounds goes the Lady Cougars. Anthony comes down with it, passes off straight away to Whitfield. Whitfield off the right block, the shot's no good. Rebound by Anthony, ripped down, jump ball, possession goes towards the Lady Cougars. Ted Hill showing some frustration. For his team, Kennedy Robinson checks into the game, Lewis checks out. Renfro here working straight away with the ball. Down the left wing. Her shot up off the left side, no good. Rebound is tapped out and ripped out of the hands. Renfro, but a foul is going to be called on the floor on the Lady Cougars. On Renfro. So that'll be Renfro's first. And the team's 8th. So shooting one in the bonus will be Christiana Johnson on the season, 62% from the line. As a team, Warren Central shoots just under 56%. Johnson doesn't dribble once, off the front of the iron, no good. And another whistle here. And I guess they called a lane violation. So the second chance coming here is no good. She missed them both. Do we have another one? Another whistle blown. So I'm not sure what the officials here are talking this one over, as that was only the team's 8th foul. Annie Kuiper. Tell you what, I'm confused. So Annie Kuiper is whistled for a foul. So she's shooting one in the bonus right now. Ted Hill doesn't seem to agree with the call, and I think he's asking for a little bit of an explanation, and we're confused too. Johnson's shot is good. So chance number 3, third time's the charm. So we have another free throw here coming from Warren Central. And it is no good. Renfro with a rebound. Renfro picks up her dribble. Now working things, 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Lady Cougars lead 20-17. Foul whistled on the floor on Robinson. It's her first and the team's 9th. So one in the bonus. Renfro, she's 0 of 2 from the line so far. The senior. No good, she misses that one. Anthony with the rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Reagan Cave. So not the start Kenzie Renfro was wondering. As cross-court pass here down to Whitfield. Whitfield stolen away by Rachel. Rachel working things right up the middle. Off to the right block to Renfro. Off the right side, the shot's no good. Renfro will go back to the free throw line. As that foul is whistled on number 14, Whitfield. That's her first and the team's 10th. So Renfro will shoot 2. She's missed her last 3. And there's the first make for the senior guard, Kenzie Renfro. She has 6 points, tying Rachel Snyder for the team lead. Chance 2 by Renfro. She makes them both. Substitution, Brianna Dennis checks into the game. And Rachel Snyder checks out. 2.5 to play in the second quarter, 22-17. Passes off to Robinson. Robinson nearly loses her dribble at the free throw line. Her shot is up and no good. Hits every part of the rim, but the inside rebound knocked out of bounds by Reagan Cave. Possession stays with Warren Central. Good call by the official there. passes in. They throw it in out front to Johnson, who has to jump high off to get it. Driving in, down the right lane, kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Kenzie Renfro. Renfro working things up the middle. Outlet pass stolen away by Lewis, but she walked with it. And that's a good call there by the official. Sub in here, Rachel Snyder. Brianna Dennis checks out. Whitfield checks into the game for Warren Central. So Lady Cougars will keep this underneath of their own basket. Robinson will check into the game as well here for Grayson County. Renfro to pass in. Into Robinson. Off the right side, the shot's no good. Tapped up, around, and a foul is whistled on the floor here. Called on... He's delivering it. Walking over. Called on Jenna Nash. So 2 free throws coming here for La'Ani Lewis, and it's no good. It's been a long second quarter. A lot of fouls here whistled. And by no means saying that they're not fouls, it's just a lot of fouls whistled. The official was standing right in front of me. I couldn't say anything. Left elbow shot by Renfro. Friendly roll, not there. Rebound by Ray is out of bounds off of her. Riggs will check into the game here for Grayson County. The official looked back at me as I had to make sure that I clarified myself. 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Grayson County leads 22-17. Renfro to pass in. Scanning. Throws it out front to Rachel. Rachel thinks about the three. Now she'll take it straight away. Good! Rachel Snyder. She's turning into a three-point specialist on the season. She's only taken a few. She's shooting 60% coming into the game from three. I think she was 3 of 5. So 4 of 6 for the junior forward, Rachel Snyder. Johnson kicks out a pass straight away to Ray. Ray picked up by Kuiper. Cave to check in next up to play for the Lady Cougars. Down to Johnson. Johnson picks up her dribble, shoots off the left side. No good. Rebound by Rachel. Rachel now falls to the floor. Jump ball possession stays with Warren Central. Robinson checks out. Cave checks in for her. Ted Hills try to get another sub quickly in. It'll be Brianna Dennis. She'll check in for Rachel. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Cave, Dennis, Renfro, Riggs, and Kuiper. So you got the senior and the youth out there to pass in. They'll throw it in out front to Johnson. Lady Cougars have done a good job keeping her quiet tonight. She has only 3 points. Johnson, right wing, at the free throw line, drives into the corner, tries to pass it off to Whitfield. Timeout taken by Ted Hill. Will take it with him. 25-17. Lady Cougars lead, 1:14 to play in the second.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
25-17, 1:14 to play here in the second quarter. As this second quarter has been about 20 minutes long, real-time wise. So, final score to bring you in boys basketball, McLean County defeats Cloverport 62-38. And there was one more score. Edmonson County in girls basketball leads Metcalfe County 35-15 at the half. Kuiper fouled from behind, no whistle, off to Renfro. Renfro straight away, now a whistle as Kuiper is slow to get up. She just needed a minute, and I hope she is okay. And the official looks like she's going to make her check out. So Kuiper will check out, Nash will check in. 1:06 here in the second quarter, as Laura Vincent immediately goes to check on, as Ted Hill says, the future of this Lady Cougar program. Renfro straight away. Off to Riggs. Riggs crosscourt pass to Nash. Nash with the left hand, out to Riggs. Riggs loses her dribble, and it's going to go into the hands now of Ray. Ray working it straight away, drives it down now. Jump pass to Johnson, who does a nice job saving that ball from going out of bounds. Out front now here to Lewis. Lewis back to Johnson. 38 seconds to play in the second quarter. Drives down the right baseline. The shot is up, no good, but she's fouled on that drive by Jenna Nash. That's her second. And again, teams 10 plus here. So to the free throw line is Johnson. Her first one is way off to the left, no good. So Johnson has attempted this is her sixth, I think, free throw that she's actually attempted, but only the fourth one that actually counts. She makes that one. Into Renfro, see if the Lady Cougars might hold for the last shot. They lead 25-18, 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Nash, down to Snyder. Snyder picks up her dribble, stolen away by Warren Central. Lewis working it here, 20 seconds to play in the second quarter. Now stolen away by Nash, but it goes off of her foot out of bounds. Jenna Nash a little slow to get up. Appears she is okay. Brianna Dennis will check in, as will Reagan Cave. Robinson checks out, and Snyder will check out. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Renfro, Dennis, Cave, Nash, and Riggs. Lewis straight away. They need to start the clock. Johnson on the right hand, down the right lane, dumps a pass off to Ray, off the right side. The shot's hard. Rebound by Dennis. Renfro with 6 seconds. Length of the court pass, stolen away. No, now it's bouncing around. Off to Riggs. Riggs off the left side at the buzzer. No good. Well, they made something out of nothing there, but the basket was no good. At the end of the first half, Grayson County leads this one 25-18. We'll come back with a halftime show after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
25-18, Grayson County leads this one at the half. As coming up on the halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game and scores from around the region. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Russellville Middle School in the Food Bank Classic as Grayson County taking on Warren Central. The score here, 25-18. Running down some scores here from around the region. Of course, Thursday night, year of the holiday tournaments, not a lot going on. McLean County in boys basketball defeats Cloverport 62-38. I believe that game is being played up at Whitesville Trinity. Let's see if I can bring any more scores at the half. Girls, Edmondson leads Metcalfe County 35-15. And that's really all of the scores I have to bring you. Not a lot going on here on a Thursday evening. Our score, though, 25-18. The Lady Cougars lead this one here over Warren Central. As we will come back and go down the scoring from this game and talk a little bit more about the Food Bank Classic and what might be coming up more. This is Lady Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
as we're getting ready to come back here, as we'll run down the scoring here. But first, as we're showing you what this bracket looks like. As if you see Grayson County is, if you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, you can see right now that Grayson County is playing Warren Central here tonight, as we'll try and zoom in there as we're showing it here on the floor. So they're playing Warren Central. They will play the winner of Logan County and Trigg County. They will play tomorrow night at 7:30. That game will be held at Russellville High School. If the Lady Cougars hang on tonight, they will play at 1:30 here at the high school gym, which is I think on the other side of the building here. If they would win that game against either Logan County or Trigg County, they would then play on Saturday at 7:30 at Russellville High School. So they have the possibility of playing 2 games on Saturday here in Russellville. The scoring here for both teams for this game: 8 points for Kylie Ray, 4 points for Christiana Johnson, 2 points each for Lonnie Lewis, Taylor Leach, and Asia Anthony. For Grayson County, 9 points for Rachel Snyder, 7 points for Kenzie Renfro, 5 points for Annie Kuiper, 2 points each from Ella Robinson and Arissa Riggs. We'll have the second half of action after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Back to action we come here in the second half. Grayson County leads this one 25-18. Again, the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Logan County and Trigg County. That will be played tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, though, we'll be on the road at Henderson County as the Cougar boys will take on Louisville Doss. That will be our final broadcast before next Friday night. So we are kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus over Christmas. And we're doing one game each week for both of these teams. Is we got to enjoy it, with our families and everything as well. So we'll be sure to give you updates from all of those games. So Renfro down the left side, off the first basket, and puts it in. Kenzie Renfro. She has 9 points here, and Lady Cougars' lead is 9. Robinson into the corner. Again, Warren Central. Pass down, stolen away by Robinson, knocked out of bounds, though. Possession should stay with Warren Central, and that appears what it will do. When you look at this, though, Warren Central is working right now from left to right on your radio dial from our vantage point, but right to left on your TV screen. As our cameras, we don't have any space to set up on the side that we are on, so we have to set our camera up on the opposite side. Central to pass this in. They get it into the corner to Robinson. Robinson back down inside, off the right block, spins around now to Ray. Ray down the right lane, her shot up off the right side, no good. Rebound by Cave. Cave gives the pass off here to Renfro. Renfro angling it back towards the middle, down to the right block to Kuiper. Kuiper dribbling it down into the corner, three-pointer, Rachel Snyder, the three-point specialist, knocks it home. Who needs Jackson Higdon when you got Rachel Snyder for three-pointers? Down to Robinson, off the right side, an easy layup by Kennedy Robinson. Ted Hill very frustrated after that. Renfro down the right side. And she's going to set things up here in between the circles. Slowly working things. To the free throw line to Rachel. Into the corner to Cave. Cave drives down the far baseline. Cross-court pass out to Renfro. Renfro drives in, inside the free throw line. Her floater off the backboard is in. Renfro enters double figures. Cave knocks the inbounds pass out of bounds. Possession though stays with Warren Central. 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cougars lead 32-20. The last time these two teams met 2 weeks ago, 73-70 was the final score. Down inside, floater inside the free throw line is no good by Warren Central. The long rebound on the floor is saved from going inbounds by Robinson. She tosses it out to Lewis. Lewis out front here to Ray. Ray into the corner now. Johnson drives in. Outside Ray. Ray, three-pointer straight away is good. The friendly roll. Kylie Ray with a three-pointer. Timeout by Warren Central. We'll take it with him. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me. Quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
(32-23) Grayson County leads. We welcome you in courtside. Sam Gormley here with you. This is WKHG Litchfield K105. You might be watching with us here on K105 Digital Productions as well. As you can see, we're courtside right now. As if we go to our main camera, in fact, if you're watching with us, we can do that. So if you go to our main camera right now, you can see us as we're right here. So Chase, give them a wave too, as you can see where we are. And then if you come back to me, you can see that there are no bleachers behind me at all. So our camera is having to be on the opposite side of the floor from where we are currently. So a little bit something different. But if we can flip my camera around, and we can show that on the other side, you can see that there are barely any sets of bleachers over there. So it's a really small gym that we're in, but it's really cool at the same time. Back to action we come, though. Renfro to pass this in. She gets it into Kuiper. Back to Renfro. Has it stolen away. Fight for it on the floor. Jump ball as the official nearly runs right over Annie Kuiper. Warren Central will keep possession here. Ray off the right wing. Out front, Johnson. Lady Cougars have done a good job keeping Christiana Johnson quiet. Down to the right side to Leach. She goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound, Robinson. Robinson, outlet pass up to Rachel. Rachel picks up her dribble. Off to Renfro. Renfro loses her dribble, and now she's fouled by Lewis. That'll be Lewis's third. And the team's first. So Kuiper now going to run things here in between the circles for the Grayson County offense. Over to the right side, Cave. Cave dribbling it over to Renfro. Renfro, 18-foot jump shot from the left side is no good. And Robinson goes over the top of Leach, and a foul is going to be called there on Grayson County. That's her first and the team's first. Alyssa Connor checks in. Ted Hill talking a long time with one of the officials. Not sure that it's necessarily anything about a specific call or if it's just in general. He doesn't seem to be annoyed or anything at all. Renfro jumps up and knocks the inbounds pass out of bounds. So defensive intensity has been kind of back and forth here tonight from the Lady Cougars. Leach at the free throw line. Now off to Johnson. Johnson down the side. Pass stolen away by Rachel. Rachel drives it into the corner. Gives it off now to Cave, who's going to work things up the far side. Off to Renfro. Renfro quickly picked up by Johnson. She's going to set things up here at the Russellville Middle School logo at the center of court. Off to Cave at the free throw line to Rachel. Loses her dribble outside to Renfro. Renfro at the right elbow. Shot is no good. Rebound by Johnson. Central slowly working things. Down 9. Connor out front, Johnson. Picked up by Renfro. And Johnson here slowly working. Left side, Ray. Out front, Johnson. Johnson right side here, Connor. Connor with the left hand. She's going to work things straight away. At the free throw line, passes out to Ray. Ray drives a pass down into Leach, but a foul is going to be called from behind on Ella Robinson. It's her fourth and the team's second. Ted Hill going to sub in here as Jenna Nash, does not get in time. Connor down inside to Leach. Robinson might have gotten away with her fifth foul. Down inside, a foul this time. No, walk. Going to be whistled there on Warren Central. Robinson got real lucky not to be called for a foul. Kuiper to pass this in. Off to Nash. Nash right in front of our vantage point at the free throw line. Fouled from behind, no whistle. On the floor, off to Renfro. She has it stripped. Now Johnson working things down the right side. She goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound, tapped around. Nash comes down with it smartly, just slows things down, gets a nice screen from Snyder. Nash straight away into the corner. Kuiper thinks about the three. Off now, straight away Rachel. Rachel at the free throw line, walks with it. Sub coming in, Lewis to check into the game for Warren Central. Robinson to check out. So Central to pass this one in. 32-23, Grayson County leads, 3:55 to play in the third quarter. Connor walks with it. As Jenna Nash did a nice job sticking her hand in there to knock it away. And when she did, Connor stutter stepped a little bit to try and keep her dribble and ended up walking with it. Whitfield. Into the game for Warren Central. Renfro. Straight away with the ball. Gets a screen from Cave. Guarded by Ray now. Loses her dribble down to the right elbow to Rachel. Rachel outside to Kuiper, who runs it down. Kuiper picked up by Lewis, 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cougars holding on to this 9-point lead. Not a lot of points here. Both teams going on a little bit of an offensive drought. Rachel stops her dribble. Outside Nash. Nash into the corner. Three-pointer left wing by Kuiper. Good! Annie Kuiper. She has 8 points, which I do believe is a new career high for Annie Kuiper. Central to pass it in. 35-23. Off to Lewis, down right side. The shot is up, no good. Foul on the play. Foul is whistled on Rachel Snyder. That's her third, and the team's third. Lewis to the free throw line. She's 0 of 2 in the game tonight. Her first one is no good. Second by Lewis is good. She makes the second one. 35-24. 3:03 to play here in the third quarter. Nash down the left side. She's going to take it to the hole off the left side. Her shot's no good. Rebound long, pulled down by Cave, but a foul on the floor is whistled on Jenna Nash. That's her third and the team's fourth. Sub in. Johnson checks into the game for Central. Lewis checks out. Renfro steals the inbounds pass off the left wing. Down to Snyder off the left elbow. Turns all the way around with the right hand. Rachel Snyder with a nice finish. She has 14 points. And a pass nearly stolen away here on the inbounds. Again by Grayson County. They lead by 13, 2:44 to play in the third quarter. This time it is stolen away. Kuiper off the right side. Annie Kuiper is having herself a day. She's into double figures. The defense giving Warren Central fits. Johnson gets away with a carry down the right side. Splits 3 defenders. Whistle on the floor. A block is going to be called on Rachel Snyder, I believe. That's her fourth foul. A phantom block on the whistle. Johnson's first foul is an air ball. Second one by Johnson. She airballs both of them, and neither one was even close. You could probably hear Ted Hill talking with the official about the foul call there. And it's hard to disagree with what he said. Now they're laughing about it. So it seems that everything okay. Pass nearly stolen away by Central. Nash runs it down, but it goes out of bounds. Central gets the ball back. 15-point lead. The second game here is Madisonville North Hopkins. They're playing against, I don't even remember who. It's a blue team. I see them, and I don't remember who it is off the top of my head. Lady Cougars wouldn't play them, I don't think, until the championship game of this. Cave gets called for a foul as they try to pass it down into Taylor Leach. So Cave, that is her second, and the team's fifth. Central to pass it in, they get it into Ray, off the right block, spins all the way around, blocked by Nash, and a foul is going to be called. Ted Hill walks down to the opposite end of the court. So that's Jenna Nash's fourth foul and the team's sixth. So Central will be shooting free throws for the remainder of this game. To the free throw line, Kylie Ray. The first one is good. Bailey Snyder to check in. The second one by Ray is good. Kylie Ray looking good shooting free throws in this game. They're whistling off the free throw. As Joe Hood right now wants an explanation and I guess a lane violation. I think both coaches are a little bit frustrated with the officials, and they're now going to talk this over. So I guess they're counting the basket now? I have no idea. Count the basket? Didn't count the basket. Renfro. Working things in between the circles. We got it figured out. Madisonville North Hopkins team is in the gym here. Into the corner, Cave, three-pointer, left wing, no good off the back of the iron. Connor with the rebound. Connor up the near side of the court. Passes down to Robinson, off the right side. The basket's long, no good. Rebound, Leach, no good. She gets the rebound back off the left side. That shot's no good, but she's fouled there by Reagan Cave. For Cave, that is her third, and the team's seventh. So shooting two will be Taylor Leach on the season. The senior is a 70% free throw shooter. And the first one is off the back of the iron, no good. 39-25, 137 to play here in this third quarter. The second one by Leach is good. Renfro trying to set up the offense. Central came out at first in a full court press, now backs off into more of a man-to-man. Bailey Snyder into the game. She hasn't played much here tonight. Snyder straight away, drives it down to the free throw line, stolen away by Connor. Connor up the near side of the court. She has it stolen away by Renfro, gets it back, and a foul is going to be whistled on the floor on Kenzie Renfro. So Brianna Dennis will check into the game. Bailey Snyder checks out. So that foul was called on Renfro. Connor's free throw, the first one of the and one, is no good. And the ball, another lane violation. There have been more lane violations called in this game than I think the previous I think I was counting it up today. I think I've done about 60 basketball games. I have never seen so many lane violations called. That's either the fourth or the fifth. That free throw is no good as well. Outlet pass up to Riggs, down the right side, off the right block, no good. And now, Lady Cougars turn the ball over, or Warren Central rather turns the ball over. Central to pass it in, and it's stolen away. Here comes the pass down. This one's stolen away by Kuiper. Back and forth with the steals. Down to Renfro. Renfro has things here off the right side and smartly just slows things down. I think everybody just kind of needs to take a deep breath. A weird game here tonight. Renfro right in front of where we are. Picked up by Robinson. Handoff pass to Kuiper. Kuiper spins all the way around here. 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Renfro just spinning it around. Riggs to Dennis. Dennis into the corner. Finds help with Renfro. It does appear that the Lady Cougars will hold for this last shot. 39-26, they lead here in the third quarter. 15 seconds. Riggs thinks about the three, down to Dennis. Dennis has it stolen away by Warren Central. Robinson up the near side with 7 seconds. Inside the free throw line, her floater is in and out. Rebound by Leach, that shot's up, no good, or rather good by Taylor Leach. That's the end of the third quarter, 39-28. Grayson County leads. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Grayson County leads this one over Warren Central, 39-28. So we appreciate you tuning in here tonight. As Sam Gormley here with you. And the Lady Cougars, if they win tonight, will play Saturday at 1:30. We will not have coverage of that game, as this is our only game down here in Russellville. Well, I guess until next Friday, when we'll be down here for the boys. That game will be across town, though, at Logan County. Lady Cougars start the quarter with the ball. Renfro straight away. Off now to Kuiper. Nearly has it stolen away to the near side to Riggs. Riggs. Warren Central coming out with tight defense here to start off. Riggs continuing her dribble. 5 seconds going to be called on the Lady Cougars. 39-28, 7:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Immediately a sub coming in, Jenna Nash to check in. Next stoppage of play will be in for Riggs. Straight away Johnson. Central has a chance to make this to within only a 9-point game. Ray, three-pointer, good, straight away. Kylie Ray with a three-point basket. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
39-31, Warren Central trying to make this a ball game. And it's almost a deja vu. When these two teams met, the Lady Cougars had a big lead at the start of the fourth quarter. In this game in Bowling Green earlier this season, Warren Central stormed back and forced overtime. It's 39-31. Lady Cougars still have an 8-point lead. Renfro to pass in. She gets it into Kuiper. Kuiper back to Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court. She takes it down the left lane. Shot up off the left side. Good. Coast to coast. Kenzie Renfro uses the bank shot. She has 13 points. Inbounds pass stolen away by Nash. Off to the right side, Renfro. She puts it up and in. Quick 4-0 run by Kenzie Renfro. Lady Cougars lead 43-31. 7 minutes to play. Near side Lewis. Cross court pass down here to Robinson. Robinson into Leach. Stolen away by Cave. Outlet pass up here to Nash. Nash off to Renfro. Renfro drives into the free throw line. Her pass out to Kuiper. Kuiper now back to Renfro. Renfro down to the left elbow to Rachel. Rachel falls down, passes it out to Cave. Cave cross-court pass to Kuiper. Kuiper down the left baseline, passes it now out front to Kenzie Renfro, who's going to set up the offense, running things at the point. Guarded by Robinson. Drives down the left side. Picks up her dribble, and she's fouled from behind by Kennedy Robinson. That's her second, and I believe the team's second here of this second half. Only their second foul. Jenna Nash to pass in. Rachel Snyder. She has it stolen away by Johnson. Johnson, outlet pass down to Robinson. She walks, no foul, no whistle there. I don't know how she got away with it and makes it off the right side. That's the NBA effect there. On the drive, Renfro gets a little bit of a makeup call as the whistle there is called on Lonnie Lewis. That's her fourth, team's third. Whitfield checks in. Checking out is Robinson. 43-33, Lady Cougars lead, 6:13 to play. Robinson to check into the game. She has 4 fouls. And checking out is Nash. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Kuiper, Renfro, Rachel Snyder, Cave, and Robinson. She throws it the length of the court to Kuiper, down to Robinson off the left side. Ella Robinson with a nice basket. And the Lady Cougars lead is back to 12. Lewis up right in front of us. She's quickly bodied up by Kuiper. Gives it off to Ray. Ray across the timeline. Nearly has it taken away by Renfro. Over to Johnson. Johnson down the left lane. Pull up. 15-foot jump shot is good. Christiana Johnson. An exciting game here. Renfro across the timeline, now backing it up. Running things in between the circles. Guarded by Johnson, and a foul is going to be whistled there on Christiana Johnson, and that's a good call. Johnson's second, team's fourth. Kuiper to pass this in from right in front of the illustrious sports writer Don Brown. Kuiper slaps the ball, gets it into Rachel. Rachel has things on the left wing, back to Kuiper. Kuiper down the left baseline, and she walked with it. 45-35, 5.5 minutes to play here in this ball game. Looking to pass it in, nearly has it taken away. Leach, outlet pass here to Johnson. Johnson down the right side, has it stolen away by Robinson, knocked out of bounds. They're going to say possession goes towards the Lady Cougars. Whistle blown here. And it looks like the clock ran a little bit longer, so they're going to put 5:23 on the clock. Lady Cougars lead 45-35. Trying to advance to this next round of this Russellville Food Bank Classic. Their first of 2 holiday tournaments. Cave passes to the middle to Snyder, goes through her hands, taken away by Connor. Connor's pass nearly taken away by Kuiper. Johnson comes down with it. Johnson at the free throw line, dumps a pass off the Leach. Beautiful pass. The layup is no good. Rachel with a rebound. Off here to Renfro. Renfro with a ball fake. She's double teamed in the backcourt. She's fouled there by Ariana Simmons, who's into the game here for the first time. That's her first and the team's 5th. Cave to pass this in. Scans into Kuiper. 5 minutes to play. Lady Cougars lead by 10. Right wing Rachel, down to the right block to Cave. Cave passes off to Robinson. Robinson outside to Renfro. Renfro down the left baseline. Floater is up, and an offensive foul is called on Ella Robinson. That'll be 5. So Ella Robinson fouls out of this game with 5 fouls and 4 points. Jenna Nash checks in for her. Pass nearly stolen away, but knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars. 4:48 to play here in the fourth quarter. Into Leach. Leach dumps a pass off to Johnson. Johnson up the far side of the court. Nearly has it taken away. Out of bounds off of Warren Central. Possession to the Lady Cougars. 45-35. Grayson County leads. 4:42 to play. Whitfield checks in. Johnson checks out. Kuiper spins all the way around, up the near side of the court. Gets a screen from Rachel, back now to Rachel. Rachel back to Kuiper. Kuiper off the left wing, out front, Cave. 3-pointer straight away, no good, short. Rebound, Whitfield pulls it down, and a foul is going to be called on the Lady Cougars. Called on Renfro, that's her 3rd, and the team's 10th. It is the double bonus, so they'll be shooting 2. It is Aaliyah Whitfield. Her first trip to the line tonight. First one is no good. Simmons checks into the game. Connor checks out for Warren Central. On the floor for the Lady Cougars, Renfro, Kuiper, Cave, Rachel Snyder, and Jenna Nash. Second one is banked in. The bank is open for Aaliyah Whitfield. It's a 9-point Grayson County lead. Renfro across the court, off to the right wing. Gets a screen from Kuiper. Working things now, trying to get the Lady Cougars a win here. Renfro really in no rush at all. Gets a screen from Cave. Passes down to Rachel. Rachel off the left block. Shots blocked out of bounds by Leach. Possession stays with Grayson County. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to play, 45-36. Renfro to pass in. Ariana Simmons stands to try and block it. They'll throw it into the front court. It's going to be a race to go and get it. Rachel Snyder runs it down, but a timeout is called there by Ted Hill. As full timeout, we'll take it with him. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
45-36, 3:57 to play. Grayson County leads this one over Warren Central. Sam Gormley here with you tonight. We appreciate you tuning into tonight's coverage here on K105. As the pass is stolen away by Warren Central, off to Johnson, off the right side. She's blocked by the backboard. Renfro comes down with it. Renfro right up the middle. She's going to take it to the hole. Pass off to the right side to Rachel, who finishes off the right block. Beautiful play there by the Lady Cougars. Renfro with the assist. Now this one is stolen away by Nash. Nash outside to Renfro, who's going to work things. 9-point Grayson County lead. An 11-point Grayson County lead. 47-36. Math's hard. And Jenna Nash walks with it. Possession goes back here to Warren Central. Into the game, Lonnie Lewis and Kennedy Robinson. Whitfield. Passing this one in. Cave steals it, and now a jump ball is going to be called as Jenna Nash gets it wrapped up. Warren Central will get the ball here out of the jump ball, so they end up keeping the ball after originally having it stolen away by Reagan Cave. 3:11 to play, 47-36, Grayson County leads. They'll pass into Leach. Leach here to the near side to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline, stolen away by Renfro, and they're going to call a foul on Kenzie Renfro. And that's Renfro's fourth. And Ted Hill's going to take a timeout, as that's Kenzie Renfro's fourth foul. It'll be a 30-second by Ted Hill. We'll keep it here, though, as we want to welcome you to join us tomorrow evening as the Grayson County Cougar basketball team will be at Henderson County. They'll be competing in the Independence Bank Holiday Classic, I think is what they call it, as they will be playing Louisville Doss. That'll be a 6:30 Central Time start. So our coverage will begin at about 10 after 6 right here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Next Friday, we'll be back here in the Russellville area over on the other side of town at Logan County, as the Cougar boys will be taking on Clinton County at, I believe, 5 o'clock. Well, next Saturday we'll be down in Allen County, Scottsville for the Lady Cougars as they will play the Lady Patriots. Let me get my official start time here for that. 4:30, so my memory would have been right, so our coverage will start at about 4:10. Johnson to the free throw line. She misses the first. The second by Johnson, no good. Long rebound is chased down in the backcourt by Warren Central. Johnson misses them both, but ends up getting the rebound. Straight away, gets a screen from Leach at the free throw line, and she walked with it. As I was waiting to see one official that I can see, the other one was blocked by one of the other officials, and the one official that I could see just nodded his head. So I didn't see an official call for the walk, but I could see it out of my peripheral from the other one around the other official. Into the corner, Renfro. Dribbles it with the left hand. Now straight away, really the Lady Cougars are in no rush with an 11-point lead. Down to the free throw line to Rachel. Outside, running things at the point is Kenzie Renfro. Passes into Nash. Nash back here to Kuiper. Kuiper back to Renfro. Renfro to the right side to Rachel. Rachel working things. Renfro. Rachel. And again, the Lady Cougars in no rush. Pass nearly stolen away by Lewis, but it knocks out of bounds and nearly hits Don Brown. So Renfro passes this in to Rachel. And now this one's stolen away by Robinson. Robinson down the right side off the right block. The shot is good by Kennedy Robinson. It's a 9-point Lady Cougars lead, 47-38, 2 minutes to play. Lady Cougars have one timeout remaining. Renfro across the timeline, into the corner to Nash. Outside now to Rachel. And Lady Cougars again in no rush, and they don't need to be. Renfro nearly has it stolen away. They don't want to foul. The Lady Cougar fans want to foul. They don't get it. Rachel into the corner to Nash. Nash back to Snyder. Snyder drives down the left side, here into Nash. Nash outside here to Kuiper. Kuiper outside to Renfro. Minute and a half to play. Lady Cougars 47. Warren Central 38. Foul called on Robinson. That's her third and the team's sixth. So the next foul will be the bonus. 47-38. 47-38. 1:31 to play. Lady Cougars to pass this in. They throw it into Nash. Nash bobbles it at first, runs it down. Now she continues to bobble it. Lady Cougars have a timeout. No foul. Fight for it on the floor. Come down by Renfro. Renfro up the near side. Spins all the way around. Fouled by Simmons. That's her second and the team's 7th. So Renfro to the free throw line here to shoot 1 in the bonus. It's been some kind of basketball game. Renfro shooting again, 1 in the bonus. The first one is no good off the back of the iron. And Lady Cougars get the rebound and Lady Cougars got the rebound and walked with it. As Renfro missed that free throw. So Warren Central will get the ball here. 1:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Johnson straight away, picked up by Kuiper. Johnson drives it in down the right side. Euro step to the left. The shot up off the left side, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Warren Central. Possession to the Lady Cougars, 1:04 to play. Lady Cougars just going to have to hit their free throws and go from there. Length of the fourth pass to Kuiper. Kuiper off to Cave. Cave dribbling it, has it poked out from behind. Renfro will run down it. She needs to be fouled. Warren Central is backing off. This is almost exactly how it ended last time, where Warren Central should have fouled down the stretch and didn't in overtime. I'm having a little bit of deja vu. Renfro working things here. She needs to cross-court pass here to Rachel. 40 seconds left, and now a foul is going to be whistled here on Simmons. That is Simmons' third and the team's 8th. So Rachel to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus on the season, 56.2%. Rachel has not been to the charity stripe tonight. Rachel misses that off the front of the iron. Rebound, Warren Central. They need a 3 with 34 seconds left. Pass stolen away by Renfro. Connor comes down with it. She slides. No walk call. Robinson down inside. Floater inside the lane. No good. Foul is whistled on the Lady Cougars. They're going to call that on Reagan Cave. That's her 4th. So to the free throw line to shoot 2 is Kennedy Robinson. Riggs will check in. Robinson is 50% there from the charity stripe this season. The first one by Robinson is no good off the back of the iron. Robinson's second chance, 25.6 to play. You almost have to miss this if you're Warren Central and try and get a rebound. Robinson gets the friendly roll. 47-39. They pass this into Renfro. Warren Central needs to foul, and they're going to foul Reagan Cave, who will go to the free throw line. Cave on the season is a perfect 4 of 4. As that foul is whistled on Kennedy Robinson, that's her 4th. The team's 9th. Official didn't want to trust me. 21.7 seconds. Rachel checks in for Nash. So Cave, again, is 4 of 4 from the line this season. Trying to make it 5 of 5. And all but ice it. And she does. The second coming here from the sophomore forward, Reagan Cave, to give the Lady Cougars a 10-point lead. It's no good. Connor comes down with the rebound with 18 seconds. Johnson down the right side. She's going to drive it down the right baseline, and she's fouled on the drive there by Annie Kuiper. That's her second. And again, team 10 plus. So Christiana Johnson to the free throw line with a 9-point deficit, 14 seconds left. The first one by Johnson is good. Checking in is Simmons. Checking out is Lewis. The second coming is no good. Whistle blown. And do we have another lane violation? Oh, she stepped over the free throw line. I was going to say, I thought we had another lane violation. Lady Cougars to pass this in. The inbounds pass is inbounds, saved by Warren Central. Timeout taken here by the Lady Dragons. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Lady Cougars lead this one 48-40, 10.7 seconds to play. And you could hear a pin drop here inside of the Russellville Middle School gymnasium. So we appreciate you tuning into tonight's coverage, as it has been a heck of a basketball game. Lady Cougars, if they hang on tonight, will play the winner of Logan County and Trigg County Saturday at 1:30 p.m. I'm almost certain in the high school gym. We will not have coverage of that game, though. So Central will pass this in, 10.7, they need a three. Connor passes into the corner, three-pointer by Simmons is an air ball, rebound by Cave, outlet pass up to Renfro, and that should do it. Lady Cougars win this one by a final score of 48-40. A win is a win, it wasn't pretty, but they pick up the W. They will advance and play the winner of Logan County and Trigg County on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew! Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it. before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Russellville Middle School as the Grayson County Lady Cougars defeat Warren Central tonight by a final score of 48-40. As joining me now courtside is the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. As I'll turn up your microphone here as I can see what we can do here. Coach, 48-40 win here over Warren Central in kind of a weird game. I think that's kind of the best way to describe it. I mean, you had a lot of lane violations, something that you don't really see. A lot of things that you don't see happen all the time happen tonight. And I think that's just something with the holiday tournaments. But were you happy with your team's performance tonight?
I was. We gutted it out there. And I can remember a couple of weeks ago, Sam, you said, I'll take an ugly loss over a pretty big, an ugly win over a pretty loss. Yeah, I can't ever get that right. But anyway, you were right. And this was ugly, and we knew it would be. I was happy with our effort. We had a couple that had some bad body language going on. I just don't deal with that stuff. But to come down here, we knew it was going to. We talked before the game that they were going to bring it. And his kids play hard and they're very athletic and all that good stuff. They're going to win a lot of basketball games. But getting that lead, and, man, we've got to clean up the end of quarters and halves and games. And I've been harping on it now for weeks, and we got to clean that stuff up. But anyway, happy.
We talked, I'm not sure which game it was, but it's after one of the games this season about how you mentioned Annie Kuiper, you say, is the future of Lady Cougar basketball. Tonight, career high, 10 points. She scored your first 5. She was in on defense. It just seemed like she was in on every single play.
Yeah.
You got to be really happy with how your freshman's been playing here to start this season.
Yeah, I'm tickled with her. And she hurt her ankle right there at the end of the first half and was hobbling around in the locker room in there at halftime. I didn't know she was going to be able to go or not, but she's a tough kid, very talented, just has a good feel for the game. And that's really what I was looking for from her was some points. You know, we've had some that's not been scoring as much as needed, and so I thought Annie would give us a boost there, especially. But not only her points, she sets other people up to score, and she puts them in the right spot. Yeah, great job, Annie.
This Warren Central team, we talked about Christiana Johnson, number 23.
Yeah.
She'd been averaging 16.5 tonight. You hold her to 7.
Yes.
You got to be impressed. And I felt like your defense at times tonight really, I guess havoc was creating a lot of havoc there for Warren Central. And it was like they'd have 3 straight possessions with 3 straight turnovers. You're wanting to see that be where it's not just 3 straight, but it's that havoc defense for 36 minutes a game.
That's right. And you're exactly right. We had 2 runs in the first half, I think it was, and 1 run there in the second half where it was bucket, steal, bucket, steal, bucket. Yeah, that's good stuff, and that's what you want to see. That means they're wearing down mentally. I noticed a couple times one of their guards threw it away, and she just stopped. She just walked back, and we scored. You know, it just wears those kids down mentally playing that way. We're not great at it. It's the only way we know how to play now. And we did, because we hit a stretch there in the second half. We didn't score. Maybe at the end of the third quarter. You probably know better than I do.
I remember that because I don't think they scored either.
No, they didn't either. So I was real happy with their defense. And when we talked before the game, you and I, we said we got to stop 23-4. I don't know how many 4 had, but we did a good job.
3.
She had 3. Okay.
So they combined for 10 points.
That's just a good job by you pointing that out, that we need to stop those 2 tonight, and we did. We took your advice.
I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for, right?
That's right.
Coming up on Saturday at 1:30, you're going to play the winner of Logan and Trigg. So Logan County, you get a 4th region. It's Trigg 4th region then too?
Trigg, I bet
Might
you
first
Trigg
region.
is 1st or 2nd.
Yeah, because it's right there on the edge.
Right.
How are you going to handle that? Are you going to come down and watch them tomorrow night? Are you going to make your team come down and watch? Or
No,
how are you planning on
I'm
handling
not going to
this?
make my kids come down. Not coming down on Saturday and Sunday and playing. I know Logan County's very good. They're a veteran team. They beat Ohio County first game of the year at their place, and she does a great job. I've known her for a long time at Logan and has a good program going there. So it'll be all we can do. I don't know anything about Trigg.
That could be a good thing, though.
It could be, yeah. And they play tomorrow night?
Tomorrow it's 7:30.
Okay.
You're putting me on the spot there, but it is tomorrow night.
Okay.
I do know that.
I know you're going to come down and watch it and scout it, and so you let me know what happens.
We'll be in Henderson County tomorrow night, so we got to go for the boys.
But no, I'm not going to make my kids come down now. I might. Yes, sir. I need to see those teams play. I haven't watched them.
Well, Coach, we will see you next Saturday, so have a great Christmas.
This coming Saturday, yeah. 2 days.
2 days, yeah. Maybe, how about
or are you going to Henderson?
We're going to Henderson tomorrow, and then we're taking the weekend off.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to be at Allen County Scottsville?
We'll be at Allen County Scottsville on Saturday with you.
Here we are winning in this tournament, and may just win it all, and your guys are bailing on us and going to Henderson County.
You know what? If you all make the championship, we might be able to make that happen.
Gotcha. We're just glad to be here.
Make that deal.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We'll have more here coming up after this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
The Twin Lakes Best Fix, K105.
Welcome back here to Russellville Middle School, where the Lady Cougars win this one 48-40. Coming up here on the 5th quarter show, we want to thank Ted Hill for talking with us. We will run down the scoring from this game and scores from around the region. So that comes up here and more right here on the 5th quarter show on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
K105.
Sam Gormley back here with you tonight as the Lady Cougars win this one here for the fifth quarter show. Lady Cougars win 48-40 over Warren Central. Scores from around the region. At the end of the first quarter in boys basketball, Warren Central leads Franklin Simpson 21-13. The final, Edmonson County girls defeat Metcalfe County 69-35 in the Cavalian Classic. In girls basketball, Central Hardin leads Louisville Mayo 37-32. That score is at the half. And that's really all of the scores I have to bring you right now. Again, McLean County defeated Cloverport, and I can bring you a score right here as well. Madisonville North Hopkins leads Adair County 2-0. Actually make that 4-0. It's amazing that we could give you score updates at that update, as if you're not watching with us, the game's happening right now as between these two teams. We'll come back and run down the scoring from this game and wrap things up after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars win this one 48-40. Let's run down the scores from this game. For Warren Central, Kylie Ray led the way. She had 15 points. 7 points for Christiana Johnson and Kennedy Robinson. 5 points for Taylor Leach. 3 points for Lahani Lewis. 2 points for Asia Anthony. And 1 point for Aaliyah Whitfield. For the Lady Cougars who win this one, it was 16 points from Rachel Snyder. 15 from Kenzie Renfro, career high 10 from Annie Kuiper, 4 points from Ella Robinson, 2 points from Marissa Riggs, and 1 point from Reagan Cave. So the Lady Cougars will be back in action on Saturday at 1:30. They'll play the winner of Logan County and Trigg County. We will be back in action tomorrow evening as the Cougar boys will take on Louisville Doss at Henderson County. Tip-off for that game is scheduled at 6:30, so our coverage will begin at about 6:10 right here on K105 and our K105 Digital Productions. As I want to thank our K105 Digital Productions crew tonight. Our camera operators were Cody Brock and Anna Davis. Our director tonight was Chase Blaine. And our illustrious sports writer, Don Brown, is around here somewhere. I think he is. Oh, he's waiting by the exit. He's ready to go home. And I don't blame him. We are as well. We'll be at Henderson County tonight. So on a night where the Grayson County Lady Cougars defeat Warren Central for the second time this season and improve to 4-2 on the season with a 48-40 win, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.